Thank you. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate all the participants on this very, very important webinar where we are highlighting the opportunities and challenges that face our women entrepreneurs. As we are all aware, the year 2020-21 has been full of challenges for all of us. And if we see the national figures, as compared to November 2019, we had 13% less women in the workforce as on November 2020. So the number of women working in the workforce, it has taken a very bad hit. It is the same for the men folk also, but since we are talking about women, I'm limiting myself to these figures. And therefore, it is time for us to encourage and to give confidence to those women entrepreneurs who have stood up against the tests of time and who have been able to overcome the adverse circumstances. And we have seen this in the various work that the panelists who spoke before me, they were recounting their experiences and how they have worked, right, whether it was from the time that they were children and when they saw so in their own eyes, when they saw discrimination being meted out to women, to the time when they were adults and when they were able to take certain decisions and take proactive action to see that this discrimination goes. I would like to further point out that because of this COVID-19, a very disturbing fact that has come to light is that many of the girls who had been enrolled in schools, many schools got closed. In fact, all schools were closed. And we are now being told that a large number of these girls will now never return to school. So this is a very big challenge. Manjuji, I think she was referring to this point. So this is a very big challenge that we are all facing. And I'm confident that with the women entrepreneurs being on the resurgence, we will be able to get over this crisis very, very soon. I'm also happy that Bridge India has been the link, the catalyst between the NGOs on the one hand and the private sector on the other. But I think there is another strength of the Bridge, and that is they work very, very closely with the social sector ministries, such as the Women in Child Development, the Ministry of Empowerment of People with Disabilities, the Social Justice and Empowerment, the Education Ministry and all these ministries and the work that Bridge is doing and bringing all the NGOs under it on one platform. I'm confident that these schemes will reach out to the women entrepreneurs and more such women will be encouraged to come and take up this good work. I would also like to say that what again I would refer to what Manjuji said. Whatever we are doing, what we have done in the Ministry of Women and Child Development, we have benefited greatly from the advice that we have got from the NGOs. And if I recall correctly, the statistical advisor of the ministry has compiled the list of the NGOs that are working in close cooperation with the ministry, and especially the anti-human trafficking bill, which I hope will become an act very soon. It received very large inputs from the NGOs. And therefore, what we have honed our most of our programs and policies because of the continuous dialogue that we are having with the NGOs. I'm confident that this type of thing will grow in future. In keeping in view the paucity of time, I once again congratulate all the panelists who have taken part. They have given diverse ideas about how they have gone about empowering women. I would also like to thank Bridge India for having invited me to be present in this webinar. It was indeed a pleasure and a privilege to hear the experiences that are being recounted by so many of the panelists. I congratulate Bridge for the bridge, for the work that they have been doing. And I hope that they will continue to do this good work in future. And I also congratulate Ms. Sejo Singh and Pallavi Katoch for having very effectively monitored this entire program and for having presented it. I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you.